Ladies, what's up? It's Monica here, and I'm outside. It's raining, Albuquerque. I just pulled over because I wanted to talk to you guys briefly about something on my heart related to this challenge that we are on with the MomsWearHeels challenge in our community. So, as you guys know, this journey is about us becoming our best selves, Elio. Us becoming our best selves from the inside out. Now, I do not want us to misconstrue becoming our best selves with thinking that we have to be the ultimate best at everything, have the biggest house, have the nicest car, have the most perfect kids, have a spotless house all the time. That's not what this journey is about. What I want to focus on today, and I have a little homework assignment for us at the end of this video. What I want to focus on today is authenticity, the inner muscle called authenticity. So authenticity to me is just the ability to look oneself in the mirror and know yourself, being self-aware, and also being accepting of your uniqueness. To me, that is authenticity, and I think it is very undervalued in this day and age. To me, that's one of my top values is authenticity. I want to know who I am and be cool with her. So we can easily lose our authenticity muscle when we get caught up in trying to make sure this person likes us and that person likes us and that person likes us and our cousin likes us and our husband approves of us and our best friend approves of us and our children's teachers approve of us. And then all of a sudden we're like, oh wait, who am I? Without needing your approval, right? And then comes a time when you're like, I'm gonna snatch who I am back and it's mine. I was not put here on this earth to be your servant. No. So that's what this brief video is gonna be about, is us claiming our power back, taking our power back from the world, and no longer letting culture or social media or even relatives define who we are and define what we're capable of doing and what we're capable of becoming. So we're on this journey together in the MomsWearHeels challenge and in the MomsWearHeels membership community. We're on this journey together of saying, girl, I'm cheering you on. I got you. I'm here. I want to help support you in becoming the best you. But we have to be sure and we have to be very careful that we are starting this place from a place of self-love and a place of radical self-acceptance. Right? Because if we start off by saying, oh my God, I'm too fat, look at this, and picking at ourselves and saying, oh, I'm so undisciplined, oh, I hate myself. No, we cannot start this journey like that. You are no longer allowed to ever say anything mean about yourself, right? We tend to be the most evil people in our own minds. We beat ourselves up, right? We're like an internet troll in our own minds, when no one else is listening. That we really have to be careful of as women is being hard on ourselves and thinking that we're being selfless and humble by doing so. Nah, I'm gonna challenge us to, one, the first part of our homework is to release all criticisms of ourselves. We have enough people in our lives to criticize us, okay? That's not going anywhere. But our job is to really become our own best friends on this journey. So that means saying nice things to yourself. That means when that negative thought creeps up into your mind, it means that when that negative thought creeps up in your mind of I'm not enough, or I'm a failure, or I'm whatever, we immediately stop that thought and we replace it with something that is far more helpful. The reason that I get so into this work that I do is because I know that all the lies that we're constantly being told as women about ourselves, a lot of it isn't even based on fact. If you think about body types and the types of body types that were revered, hundreds of years ago, it was the fact that you were voluptuous and that you had a lot of curves and that you were thick everywhere. And it was the thin women. The thin women were the ones who were chastised because that was an indication that you were living in poverty. Back then, if you were not heavy set, it was because you couldn't afford to eat. right? So it was almost an indicator, an indication of status if you were heavy, right? And then now it's a completely different idea. Now it's, you know, the least amount of body fat percentage you have, supposedly the best and most disciplined you are. And so I want us to be really careful as women and as mothers, especially if we have daughters, to not concede with what the culture is saying is the best, because it varies from culture to culture, you know, and it changes with time. So why would we possibly give our self-esteem, why would we ever give our self-esteem over to an entity that literally changes like the wind, right? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's time that we look in the mirror as women. We look in the mirror and we define who we are without needing someone else to say, yeah, exactly. That's who you are. That's who you should be. Nah. You have to be who you were called to be, right? So first thing, you're not allowed to say anything negative about yourself. And when you inevitably forget, and you do, you click into being your own best friend and you say something nice about yourself. Okay? You're also not allowed to compare your own self. You're not allowed to compare yourself, your journey, your life, your body to anybody else's online. Because one, you don't know what they did to get that body. Maybe they worked out 3 hours a day. Maybe they got surgery. Maybe they airbrushed the crap out of it. I don't know. But the point is, you are no longer allowed to negatively compare yourself to other people on the internet. Okay? You just stop yourself in your tracks. If you start to do that, I want you to close the app, throw the phone on carpet or something soft so you don't break it. But you guys get the picture. And then lastly, in terms of knowing who we are so that we feel more confident as women in this day and age, I want you guys to write down at least 3 to 5 of your personal values in life. Not what your mama told you you should do, not what your cousin told you you should do, not what your boss at work says you should do. Your personal unique values. So let me give you an example. One of my values is what we're talking about in this video: authenticity. I strive to be the authentic me, even if people think I'm weird, even if people think I'm crazy. My job is to make sure I honor who I say that I am. So I try to be authentic, right? So what are some of your values? Is it having a clean home all the time? Is it being an amazing wife? Is it being an amazing mother? Is it being, I don't know. What are your values? That's your job. Figure that out and write down at least 3 to 5 values that you hold dearly to your heart that is unique to you. Okay, and make sure it's coming from your unique self and not from what other people are telling you that you should value. The next piece of homework I have, and this is going to lead to what we're talking about here, more self-love, is that you write down what you love and respect about you. At least 3 things. You can go to 18 if you want, the more the better, but at least 3 things that you love and respect about you that cannot be taken from you. So I don't want you to put the fact that you have, don't put the fact that you have like the best figure in the world, because that can be taken from you, right? Don't put that you love your beautiful big house, because that can be taken. Put things that no one has the power to take from you. Put things that are your inner muscles that we're talking about. Maybe it's your resiliency. Maybe you got through something when you were 25 years old that nobody knows about, and you're like, that's why I love and respect you, girl. That's why. Or maybe it is your kindness. Maybe you have the strength to be kind in a world where it's just becoming more and more rare to meet people like that, who are intrinsically good people, kind people. Maybe it's the fact that you are caring. Maybe it's the fact that you're empathetic. Maybe it's the fact that you're a great listener. I want you guys to write these things that you love and respect about you that, again, nobody can take, right? This journey I'm a broken record, because we have to always feed our minds and our hearts and our spirits what we want to program it to have. This journey is about becoming our best selves from the inside out, but it has to be about more than just eating well and working out. That's a piece of the puzzle so that we have energy for this vehicle that we are using for our destiny. But the biggest, most important facet of this journey is we just become more of who we already are. We become more nestled and more comfortable in who we are already designed to be. Is that we look in the mirror and that we love ourselves even more, flaws and all.
Mommy,
Yeah?
my shoe.
You took off your shoes?
Yeah.
Is that little girl back there? That little boy back there? They are my inspiration for all of the work that I do.
Daddy, go away.
Yeah. I want them to have the tools that I needed earlier in life. Tools like self-acceptance, knowing how to get there. Right? So I'm doing the best I can to live in accordance to those values that I desperately want them to have. You know, their bounce back muscle, their resiliency. That even if some silly kid in school says something mean to them, that they can come back home and look in the mirror and say, no, I'm enough. I'm more than enough. Right? I bring this up, you guys, and I hope that it resonates with at least a few of you. Because you never know. But when I get the inclination to pull over and talk, I'm going to do it. And so I'm super excited to talk to you guys tomorrow on our call. You guys can either do the video version or you can just call in, but make sure that you download zoom.us. I believe it's ZOOM.us. You can download the app on your phone or on your PC on your laptop. I'm going to be having the call on my laptop. I will have the video version. And let's just talk about how the journey has been coming so far. Let's work out any kinks. I want to make sure everyone can log into the website to see the workouts and see the content. You guys can just let me know what else you need so I can better serve you. And let's just talk and let's just be that source of community for one another, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about, of support, solidarity, and sisterhood for one another. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you do the homework and if it was healing for you. I'm doing this homework. I've been doing this homework since my early 20s and I'm not stopping. I gotta keep doing it. I gotta keep going back into my reservoir to check in that I'm still on the right path. So I'm doing my homework tonight. I hope you guys join me, and I cannot wait to talk to you tomorrow. I will be posting the links to check into our video coaching call tomorrow. I'll be posting those links by 9 a.m. MST Monday morning. I know we're all in different time zones, but it'll be up tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm sending you guys love and support. Love yourself, sister. God bless you. Love yourself. Treat yourself with respect. And let's get on this grind for this next week and make it an amazing week. All right, this is our one life. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.